Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking the top 10 must-have cards in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. These cards are basically cards that by their value or by their price or by how much it takes to get them or how good they are compared to everyone else in their position. A bunch of combined factors give me this list of the guys that, in my opinion, I think are the best value to either spend your MT or time to try to get in this game. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 15,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Channel has been growing like crazy. I really appreciate all the support. The last few days especially have been honestly kind of insane, and we're less than 100 subscribers away, so I'd really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Number 10 is going to be Brandon Roy, the Season 1 Unlimited Award. The reason this B-Roy is number 10 on this list still is because honestly, he's probably still the second best shooting guard in the game when he is badged out. With a great release, elite slashing ability, very capable shooter, especially with a elite release, like I said as well. Playmaking wise, very good, but even better with badge boosts to things like speed booster, unpluckable, handles for days, etc. Defensively, same type of thing. Absolutely elite across the board when you badge him up. Right now, as a base card, he is not, but when you badge the card up, he's one of the more complete options at the shooting guard position in the entire game. Elite offensively, very good defensively. I know he does a lot of work and he's also not attainable anymore, but I still think he does crack this spot. Siakam for 182,000 MT. It's a chunk. There's no doubt about it. The Siakam's expensive, but I don't think it's crazy. 6'8", 7'3" wingspan. He doesn't have incredible size for power forward, but he's a good finisher, very capable playmaker, can ball handle for himself, good catch and shoot shooter. Defensively, he's absolutely elite. He's a super versatile power forward who can put the ball on the floor off the pick and pop. He can drive. He can create a little bit. He can run offense late in a possession. He's going to rebound really well. He defends his absolute butt off. He's an incredibly versatile card. Also has a dynamic duo with Scotty Barnes that makes him even better. And by the way, Scotty Barnes, spoiler alert, will be on this list even a little later because of how cheap he is. Giannis is, in my opinion, one of the two best cards in the game, or one of the three, I should say. But Giannis, unfortunately, is also crazy expensive. And one other guy that we're going to talk about here in just a second, very similar to Giannis, incredibly expensive. And because these cards cost so much to get, Giannis being about $1 million MT, LeBron less than that, but still very expensive. Spoiler alert, that's who the next guy is. They're two of the best cards in the game and absolutely dominant options at their positions. The best options at their positions in my team, incredibly versatile. And with the ability to get every badge, you can make Giannis a very capable three-point shooter with a three-point shoe, with shooting badges like catch and shooting, whatever other things you kind of want to add to him. Just can make him incredibly complete and incredibly good. Defensively, he's already one of the best cards in the game. He's an insane playmaker as well, but especially when you add things like bailout and speed booster on him as well. Giannis is one of the best cards in the game. Very deserving of a spot on this list, just like LeBron. Even though these guys are expensive as they are, they're some of the best cards in the game, and they can be absolute game changers. So even though they are as expensive as they are, they deserve a spot on this list. LeBron's the best card in the game. He's also cheaper than Giannis, which is why he's a spot ahead. He could honestly be multiple spots ahead. I could see an argument as to why LeBron specifically, because if you lock him in, you're getting so much other stuff in addition, things like Kareem and Harden, etc. Getting those rewards in addition to all the other good cards in these sets could make LeBron as a set and as a value one of the best things you can do. But I'm just looking at it straight up as LeBron, the card, and with how expensive he is, it is hard to put him higher than number 7, despite him legitimately being one of, if not probably the best card in the game right now. Siakam's dynamic duo, Scotty Barnes, comes in at the number 6 spot. I like the Scotty Barnes card. I think he's really versatile. I think he defends very well at small forward. 6'8", 7'2" wingspan, 88 speed, 87 excel, 82 3 ball, 80 standing and driving dunk, 86 ball handle, versatile defender. Really good all-around card. With the duo with Siakam, he gets off catch and shoot and clamps as well, which is super duper nice. Gets rebound tracer, which he literally didn't have at all either, and some defensive boost. Overall, really like the Scotty Barnes card a lot. I think he's super good. I think he's capable enough offensively, versatile enough offensively, and defensively very good, and especially with his duo. The two of those cards combined are just absolutely great. At the number 5 spot, I can't read my own handwriting. I think Paul George. Yes, Paul George goes at number 5. I think that's a fair spot for him. PG is the best shooting guard in the game, and I understand he is still very expensive. This card came out for what, 245,000 MT. He's now dropped in price a bit, only only quote unquote 220k, but he's still the best shooting guard in the game. He's one of the biggest at 6'8" with a 6'11" wingspan. He's one of the best releases. He's one of the most elite shooters stat and badge wise. He's a very good playmaker as well, an elite level defender, one of the best defensive wings in the game as well. He does everything you could possibly ask for at the shooting guard position. Even if he was a small forward, he'd be playing in a ton of people's lineups. With the ability to play shooting guard this early in the year for a Paul George card is so valuable, and it puts him pretty high on this list, to be completely honest, all the way up at the number 4 spot. At the number 5 spot. At the number 4 spot, I'm going Jared Vanderbilt. The reason I have Vandy this high is just because he's 13,000 MT. The fact that you can get a guy, he's not as good as Siakam, he's not as good as Giannis at the power forward position, but he's 6'8", 6'11" wingspan, still a very capable playmaker, elite level slasher. He's a better slasher than a guy like Siakam. Shooting wise, he's very similar to Siakam. Athletically, he's better than Siakam probably. Defensively, does not have anchor or clamps, which are two of the most important badges in the game, which is really annoying, but at the same time, he does have legitimate playmaking, a nice release, and he's still a very, very good defender in a lot of ways. I really like this Vanderbilt card a lot, and the fact that he has 13,860 MT is like unbelievable value. In my opinion, Jared Vanderbilt for his pure price might be the best value card in the game right now, but in terms of a must buy or must get, I gotta say that Jared Vanderbilt's pretty high on the list. Michael Beasley comes in at number 3. Just Bees is 6'9", 7-foot wingspan. Hot spots from 4 out of 5 spots outside the 3-point line. 2 Hall of Fame badges are limitless takeoff and posterizer. 87 3-ball. He's got bronze limitless range. He's got pretty good playmaking ability. Incredible finisher. He's not that great of a defender, but I will say he defends much, much better than the stats and badges say that he should. Why that is, I'm honestly not totally sure, but I bet I'm not the only one who's had that experience. And I know he defends better than people realize. Offensively, though, he's one of the glitchiest cards in the game. One of the fastest and best releases in the game. Very good movement, elite level slasher, great size at small forward, good fade. Everything you could ask for. 84,000 MT for a card who is very debatably the second best shooting guard in the game right now. Another guy who's debatably the second best player at his position as well is Cade Cunningham, who a lot of people are also using. 6'7", 7'1" wingspan, 84,000 MT for a point guard with hotspots across the board, very capable slasher, good playmaking ability, very good shooter, including Hoff blinders, gold limitless range. Playmaking badges are also very, very solid, even without speed booster. And defensively, he's decent. Not insane, but 6'11", 6'7", 6'11" wingspan. Pretty okay defensive badges. Defensive stats are pretty good. 80 interior is nice. Release is nice on Cade. He's just a really good all-around card. Movement on him is pretty good. Tray escape is great. There's a lot to like about Cade Cunningham. 84,000 MT for this card, who is very debatably the second best point guard in the game, is super nice. Number 1, and yes, I am fully aware that he is a massive grind, but it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai is the only point guard in the game who can get every single badge currently, and he is also 6'6", 6'11" wingspan with an elite release, MJ dribble style, which is a great dribble style. Overall, very, very solid SIGs. Statistically, he's not incredible. Honestly, he's no better than Cade Cunningham is statistically. You could even argue that he's worse than Cade statistically, but the ability to get basically every single key badge in the game. He only has 5 badge slots, so you're going to miss a couple. You could go like Agent 3 Blinders, Claymore, or Agent 3 Blinders, Limitless Range, Anchor, Clamps, Glove Interceptor, Challenger are like the 8 main badges to add to him. You got to pick 5 of them, so that's really the only flaw, but he's going to be insanely complete still. His animations are so good. I have a SGA that is badged up currently with 35 Hall of Fame badges, and I did put a ton of Hall of Fame badges on him in a video yesterday, and he is absolutely insane and for free. Like, that's the thing. This is the best card in the game right now, or not the best card in the game, but he's one of the very few top best cards in the game. Like, I think he's top 3, and he's totally free. It's a big grind, but he's an insane card with amazing longevity. So that is good for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.